Good morning class. Welcome back to grade 5 mathematics. How are you all doing today? Let's learn how we can add mixed fractions today. So what are mixed fractions? Mixed fractions are written as a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Look at these examples. 5 1 by 4 and 2 2 by 3. This is the whole number part and this is the proper fraction part. And here this is the whole number part and this is the fractional part. Look at this picture given here. You can see two equal rectangles. The first one is divided into, both of these are divided into three equal parts, right? And in the first case, here all the three parts are colored. So what is the fraction of this colored part? For this one, it is 3 out of 3. The number of parts colored divided by the total number of parts. In the second case, it is 2 by 3, right? And what is the total fraction of the colored parts? It is 3 by 3 plus this 2 by 3, which is equal to 5 by 3, right? Now, this is equal to 5 by 3. And this 3 by 3, any number divided by that number itself is equal to 1. And here, all the three parts or the three equal parts are colored. So we can take this part as one whole. So I'm going to write this 3 by 3 as one whole plus this fraction that is equal to 2 by 3. So it is 1 plus 2 by 3. This we can write as 1 2 by 3, which is a mixed fraction given here. Hope this is clear to you. Now we'll see one question. Add 5 1 by 8 and 2 3 by 4. We can do this in two methods. See the first method. In first method, we can first add the whole numbers of the given fractions and then add the fractional parts. So adding the whole numbers of both these fractions give you 5 plus 2, 7. So there we have the whole number part. Now let's add the fractions. So the fractions are 1 by 8 plus 3 by 4. Now look at these fractions. They are unlike fractions with different numerators. Now we have to first convert them to like fractions and then do the addition. So to make them like fractions, we have to change their denominators, right? So how can we do that? The easiest way is to find the LCM. So let's find out the LCM for 8 and 4. What is the LCM of 8 and 4? We have 8 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 and 4 is equal to 2 into 2. You take the common prime factors and the non-common prime factors. 1 2 from here, 1 2 from here and the non-common prime factor. So that gives you what? Gives you 8. So the LCM of 8 and 4 is 8. Now we have to change the given fractions, the fractions in terms of this LCM. We have to change the denominators to the LCM we obtained. So in the first fraction, the denominator is already the LCM we got. So we don't have to change that. And in the second fraction, what is the second fraction? 3 by 4. And it has to be changed to the denominator here. 4 has to be changed to 8, which is the LCM we got. How can you change this 4 to 8? What should be multiplied to this 4 so that we can change it to 8? How can you find that? We can do 8 divided by 4. 8 is the LCM we got and 4 is the new denominator here. So 8 by 4 is equal to 2. Now take this 2. You have to multiply this 2 to both the numerator and the denominator. Then you get an equivalent fraction. 3 into 2 6 by 4 into 2 8. See? Now both the fractions are changed to like fractions and the denominators are the same. Denominator in both the cases is the LCM we got. Now the next step is to add these like fractions. So it is 1 by 8 plus 6 by 8. So just add the numerators. 1 plus 6, you have 7 in the numerator and use the same denominator. So it is 7 by 8. So you have the sum of the fractional parts now. Now coming back to the question, we have 5 1 by 8 plus 2 3 by 4 is equal to 7, which is the sum of the whole number parts 5 and 2. 5 plus 2, 7. Now, here we have the sum of the fractional part. So, it is 7 plus 7 by 8, which we can write as 7 by 8. There you have the answer for this addition. Now, that was method 1. In method 2, we can first convert the given mixed fractions to improper fractions and then do the addition. So, let's convert the given mixed fractions to improper fractions. How can you do that? Multiply the denominator and the whole number part, add that product to the numerator, put the number over the same denominator, right? So, doing that, we get 8 into 5, 40, plus this 141 by 8. So, that's the improper fraction corresponding to 5 1 by 8. Now, what is the conversion here? It is 4 into 2, 8, plus 3, 11. 11 by 4. Now, we have the equivalent improper fractions. Then, we have to change them to like fractions. How can you do that? Find the LCM and change the numbers to like fractions. Change the fraction to like fractions. So, here you have 41 by 8. The LCM and the denominator is the same in this case. So, this 8 by 8 is equal to 1. That 1 you can multiply to both numerator and denominator. Then you get 41 by 8 itself. Since this denominator and the LCM is the same, you don't have to actually do this part. You can just take the fraction as it is. Now, in the second case, you have 11 by 4. And this 4 has to be changed to 8. For that, you have to multiply it by 2. So, since you are multiplying the denominator, you have to do the same in the numerator as well. So, that gives you 11 into 2 by 4 into 2. That is equal to 22 by 8. There we have the like fractions now. Now, let's do the addition. 5 1 by 8 plus 2, 3 by 4 is equal to the equivalent improper fractions added here. 41 by 8 plus 22 by 8. So, adding the numerators give you 41 plus 22, 63 by 8. And that improper fraction you can convert to mixed fraction form. How you can do that? Just do the division by long method. Division by long division method. 63 by 8. How many 8s will go in 63? 8 7s are 56. 8 8s are 64, right? So, I'm going to take 8 7s here. That gives you 7 into 8, 56. Subtracting these two numbers give you 7. So, changing that to the mixed fraction form. What is the formula? The quotient into remainder by divisor. So, keep this in your mind. And what is the quotient? It is 7. What is the remainder? The 7 here. And the divisor 8. So, it is 7 by 8, which is written over there. So, I hope this is clear to you. Now, we'll see one more example. 4 and 3 by 5 plus 2. So, there you have one mixed fraction plus a whole number. In this case also, you can do this in two ways or two methods. Either you can add the whole numbers 4 and 2, which gives you 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. And then add the fractional part to it. 6 plus 3 by 5, which gives you 6 and 3 by 5. Or the other method is to convert this mixed fraction to improper fraction first and then do the addition. Let's see how we can do that. How you convert 4 3 by 5 to improper fraction? 4 5s are 20 plus 3 is 23 by 5 plus you have a whole number there. Now, after conversion, what is the next step? You have to make the denominator same so that they will be converted to like fractions and then you can do the addition. But see, does this 2 have a denominator? No, right? In that case, you can consider 2 has a denominator of 1. When you write any number by 1, it does not make any difference to its value. Why? Because any number divided by 1 gives the number itself. So, when it is given as just the number, you can imagine it has a denominator of 1. Now, you have denominators for both the fractions. Both are in fractional form. Take the LCM. What is the LCM of 1 and 5? The LCM of 1 and 5 is 5. The LCM here and the denominator here is the same. So, just write 23 over there. Then 5 and 1. 1 into 5 is 5. So, that into 5 we do in the numerator as well. So, 5 divided by 1 is 5 into this 2 gives you 10. So, that gives you the fraction 33 by 5. And this can be converted to mixed fraction form. How? 33 divided by 5. 5 sixes are 30. You do the subtraction, giving you a remainder of 3. So, the equivalent mixed fraction will be 6 and 3 by 5. See, the same answer we got in the other method as well. So, you can use these two methods while you are doing additions with mixed fractions. I hope this is clear to you. Now, we'll see one more question from the textbook. Manvi, Preeti and Prabhu decided to paint all the 40 pots in their garden. Manvi painted 17 pots, Preeti painted 11 pots and Prabhu painted 7 pots. What fraction of the total pots is painted? So, total how many pots were there in the garden? There were 40 pots and Manvi painted 17 by 40, which is the number of pots painted by Manvi by the total number of pots. So, the fraction of pots that Manvi painted is 17 by 40. Or it just means she painted 17 out of these 40 pots. Now, Preeti painted how many? Preeti painted 11 out of these 40 pots and Prabhu painted 7 out of these 40 pots. They're asked to find out what is the fraction of the total pots painted. How you can do that? You can either find the fraction of pots painted by each of them first and then add all the fractions, or you can just add the number of pots, the total number of pots painted, and write the sum as a fraction. So we'll see the steps here. Fraction of pots Manvi painted is equal to 17 by 40. And fraction of pots Preeti painted is equal to 11 by 40. And fraction that Prabhu did, it is 7 by 40. So the fraction of total pots painted will be 17 by 40 plus 11 by 40 plus 7 by 40. Since they are like fractions, just do the addition of the numerators. So it is 17 plus 11 plus 7 by 40, which gives you 35 by 40. And this fraction can be reduced to its lowest form, right? See, both these numbers are multiples of 5. So I'm going to divide both the numerator as well as the denominator by 5. So this 35 divided by 5 gives what? 7. And this 40 divided by 5 gives 8. So, you can write the fraction of total pots painted as 7 by 8. Clear? Now, there's an activity for the day. You have to go through the topic addition of mixed fractions in page number 63 of your textbook. Once you have done that, you have to move to exercise 4.3. You have to do questions 1D, 1E, 1G, 1H and also question number 2 in your exercise. And once you have done that, right below that exercise 4.3, you can see this box there. Go through that question as well and do accordingly. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class with a new topic. Until then, bye.